Yo, what up guys? My name is Jesse, and I have spent a lot of time playing Old School since its release, and have a maxed account working on all pets currently, and an Ultimate Ironman working on maxing. But now for you all, I want to put that type of commitment into a series from scratch, and that is an extreme Onechunk hardcore Ironman, whose current goal is to escape his starter chunk of Hosidius, which is going to require 95 cooking and 55 magic. With only cows and RNG at our disposal, how are we going to overcome these challenges and unlock Runescape one chunk at a time? So, good morning everyone. Let's grab our coffee, go put our shoes on here, because it's now a very important part of starting the day, and let's scape. Well, we got ourselves some bad news. I was not, I'm not used to playing a hardcore Ironman, and I wasn't paying enough attention on mobile. I thought because I had a spawn, and I had just logged on, of course, I had a spawn of gangsters show up here, as I've been killing the men and women, stacking up minding air runes and getting my magic level up. I just thought I'd pop in and try and kill a couple gangsters in here. They do spawn in the bar, which is interesting to note. However, and I'm sorry I don't have the footage of it either, because I was on mobile and was not planning on this being a thing. But I don't know what happened with the pathing. I was taking tons of damage just immediately. Obviously they all aggress on you as soon as you attack the first one, and it was all okay at first. I was able to pull one out. I had one just outside the doors here, and I'm not too sure why I think there was a little bit of lag involved too, I feel like, because I was trying to click out of here as I was being dragged inside to attack another, a fresh one, and at this point I had 12 health or something. There wasn't a lot going on, and then all of a sudden I'm just getting stacked out as I was I think I was my grave was in the doorway, so I had almost made it out, but while trying to spam eat cakes, and it didn't happen. Well, it did happen. I died. What can you do about that though? Of course, it was bound to happen eventually. I did say that this wasn't about the hardcore status. I was just a little bit more disappointed with how recently it did happen. It's been so long on PC that my things are changed, so I gotta. Okay. Well, I'm a little sad. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I have so many thoughts now going through my head. Part of me doesn't even know if I should stay here. I think I should. I have done a lot, especially with the magic. Just on mobile, just haven't been at my PC as much, but I think I'll be able to at least. I could definitely put this and make this the reason this episode comes out is death. And look, they changed how they drop clue scrolls now. That's a new thing. They last on the ground forever. Clue scrolling or clue juggling, it has been solved. So I don't know. Does this mean that I should be practicing not dying more, and should I make a real hardcore Iron Man to play that we actually make that the priority? I've never played a hardcore account. I don't generally like the idea because I know it would just upset me, but if people would rather see that would be cool too. I would definitely entertain the idea. So I'm gonna get back to thieving, because it'll get my total level up, and maybe give me a bit of dopamine to cure the death of my hardcore status. And I'm really just thinking about like other accounts I could make right now for fun on the side. Fun that, like, something that you guys would want to watch from scratch. Hopefully there's some ideas. I'm gonna make this a shorter video so you can watch it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see on this channel. Maybe other games, anything. I don't care. Let me know. I want to see what y'all want to see. And just gonna hit level 27 here. And wondering, there's some really cool things that you get out of the fruit stall that I feel like I should stock up on, including the jangerberries. Oddly enough, this is actually the only place that I can actually get anything to heal my prayer. You get prayer points back from jangerberries, and I don't have anything else to do that. So if I were to actually get my protection prayers unlocked, not that it matters anymore at all because I died, it could give me a way to heal prayer back, even just for the future, if it's a while before I unlock an altar. You know, if I don't get lucky and unlock this one here, although that means I'm also farming, so decisions, things to think about. I'm gonna stock up some stuff though, definitely drop off a few inventories worth before just dropping everything on the ground from there. If, you know, it became a, you know, pet grind. Do I do these ones? I think it's just gems. I don't know. It's so funny. She just watches me steal from her stall and hit level 28. It's just so weird that, like, yeah, just stare at me. Watch me take your livelihood. I appreciate it. Thank you. Only the dogs give me a problem here. Okay, hear me out. I've been sitting here thieving away, working on my level 40 requirement to pickpocket a guard, which will be a check mark in our chunk here. Now, I know it's a bit of a cop-out, and although I've spent a lot of time already, you know, especially with the magic requirement literally becomes like irrelevant if I were to go to a normal chunk locked account. This would essentially mean we don't have to do the extreme rule set. This would mean, I think it was 52 cooking just to make a botanical pie or bake one, which I think are we not already at that? We're at 54, so yeah. And we don't even need the magic requirement. We would just need the 40 thieving. So if we do decide to just to get further, we want to, you know, I want to have content to actually put out to you guys. So if reducing our rule set, meaning more episodes can come out faster, we'll unlock more stuff way quicker, it'll definitely move the account along. And, you know, especially now that I've lost my hardcore status, that's not holding us back anymore. You know, this could essentially be what would be my first Ironman account with a bank and everything. So the amount of time that we've already invested, it does seem like it would be kind of wasted, but at the same time, some of these grinds we would have already had to do, and I don't know. I think I want to, you know, hopefully we'll see a comment that says stay extreme or don't. But I'm thinking, as far as like, yes, I do want to start like another account and, you know, go through like all the questing and stuff, because that is part of like the fun of new accounts, is getting them built. I want to know if we should stay with this rule set, knock it down a little bit, because this could always be what's the word? We can come back to this idea in the future. Right now, trying to actually, you know, I guess build a viewer base of people and people knowing this account exists. I think maybe being able to put videos out faster will be more helpful for that, and then be able to maybe start a like extreme rule set, or even go crazy and do the supreme one. I don't know where I don't know if I'd want to do a random start if that were to be the case. Lots of things to think of, especially for future series. So hopefully maybe we'll just make this our first chunker and go at a, you know, a bit better of a pace, because we could start unlocking a lot of stuff real fast if we were to reduce our rule set. Yeah, of all the random events to get, you would get a strange plant while you're literally like stealing strange fruits. Like, thanks, I guess. Almost level 40, so I'll be back with the finale. Okay, so we should only be, is this one more after this? And then watch, we're gonna fly. We got 40 thieving. We can now pickpocket city guards, which means run away from these guard dogs. Just gonna run over these ones here. Pickpocketing a guard. Officially done. Look at that, that's 30 coins each. That's like a big money maker here, actually. And then that means booyah, pickpocket a guard. Now, if we're to stay with this as our new task list, then boom, we've also cast Wind Strike. Spent a lot of time collecting runes and using up our lamps on magic, which, again, this is a setback, obviously, but it's not at the same time, because, you know, you just can't look at it as a setback. Otherwise, we'll just be going down on ourselves. And we don't want to go down on ourselves. So, basically, that would mean all I'd have to do is make a pie, and we would literally be ready to leave. We could pick a chunk next episode. Like, that to me is a lot more interesting. That to me is more fun for myself. I think it'll be more fun for you guys. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't maybe make this rule change. Like I said, I won't until I get at least, you know, maybe one person. You know, if one person wants it, then that's all it takes. If not, I might even just make the change for myself, just to, because, you know what? This is my channel. I decide what goes up here. Look at these beefy arms, you know, we gotta put them to use. We gotta take them somewhere. We're gonna take Beef Boy out of Beef City, and, you know, I think it'll be more fun for everybody. But for now, let's finish this off. Let me go get everything going for this pie. Okay, I think I've got everything I need here. Now I'll show you the actual strat to making these pies here, because of the fact that it's just faster, I think, to pour vials of water into the bowls themselves. And then we don't actually need these vials, so we'll get rid of them. Now we're going to use the pots of flowers on the bowls of water, and that's going to make us pastry dough. We got to make sure we're making pastry dough, not nothing else, not the wrong stuff. That's going to give us 5 pastry doughs, which I think you just use onto the pie dish. Makes a bunch of pie shells. There's 5 of them there. Then we got the Golanova, what's it callers? Fruit tops. We stick those in there, and that's it. That's it. We just cook them. Oh look, we can even make bowls of hot water. I didn't realize that. Botanical pies. Let's make a few of those. 180 cooking experience each too. That's kind of huge. I didn't think about that as far as like speeding up the process. Although, they burn, which does suck. You can just empty them out though, which is nice. Look at that, that's a +4 boost to Herblore, so you know what? That's huge. And again, that means we would be able to come to our chunk picker and boom, like that's it, we're done. So that would literally mean roll a 1 and 4, let's move, let's go somewhere else. I don't want to do it like as far as this episode, because if everyone says, like if there were a bunch of people that said, no, that's crazy, I want to watch you kill cows forever, then, you know, I could stick to it. But this is a whole other idea. The other option, of course, like I said, is I do have my bond running out on this account pretty quick here. So we have officially spent basically 2 weeks straight in our chunk. And if that were to be the case, then, you know, we could take a break, maybe play a new account for a little while, or take on a new chunk here, which I think sounds like a lot of fun. So, sorry for this being a short episode with lots of bad news with my hardcore death, possibility of a whole rule set swap, but I want to see kind of the feedback we're getting on these, so I think that will definitely make it easier for me to at least practice my editing as well. Obviously, I think episodes with more boring content, you know, something times 200,000, could be made a little bit more fun to watch with better editing on my part. I would love to get I need an actual camera that isn't just off of my laptop, so that I could maybe do some more live, like, you know, not just see his face, but look at my face once in a while, and be able to record more content with that. So yeah, thank you again, appreciate it. If you've watched this far, let me know what you guys want to see for the next episode in the comments, and you know the drill. Appreciate you.